Okay guys, so now I'm waiting for my solar film installation, but the shop is not open yet, and I'm going to do a review of the solar film later. But in any case, since they're not here yet, we'll just try to learn the function of a car. So the thing is that for the normal car, right, you can turn off the engine and not let the car idle. But then for the past 1 month or so, I don't know how to turn off my car to let it to prevent it from idling. And then I went to Google, and I am proud to say that I found a way to do so. It is under safety. It can only be done when the car is parked. Okay, so it's under safety, and then you go all the way down, and then there's this button over here, power off. So when you press the power off button, okay, there's a warning. Are you sure you want to power the car off? You say power off, and then yup, the screen goes black. Okay, but the ERP thing still on. Okay, so anyway, the fan below here, below the screen, is still working lah. Okay, you can still power on and off your the windows like that. Okay, and yeah, so that's about it. Short little sharing. We will go back and update you guys on how the solar film is lah. Okay, when the shop opens. Okay guys, so the shop has opened, and they're pasting the cars inside. There is ahweisolar film. So yeah, come down to Ahwei. But so he actually let me test this the various type of films lah. So I'm going to show you the various type of film that he has on offer. This is not a sponsored video yeah, and this guy is quite funny. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to do a video for the testing that he has inside. And honestly, right, you do feel a difference in the heat. And then he also has this machine lah, so I'll just maybe get him to explain how that thing actually goes about. But if not, then I'll try to use my own layman way of explanation. So don't mind there's a lot of because we are in this industrial area, so there's a lot of yeah, voice and sounds that you shouldn't be hearing. So okay, let's just go in. Need to play around with his machine. So when you all actually choose solar films, the thing is that when you put your hand at the bottom over here, right, you're supposed to feel a difference. So this feels cool that you see over here, you can actually feel a difference. So yeah, okay, so he said don't play around with it too long because the glass will burst. So after that, the thing is that he has another one, which is this Korea Sunshine. This Korea Sunshine, if you put it over there, it's actually yeah, not as hot. So no, sorry, the Korean one is hotter. So actually this Fizz Cool one is the best, followed by the USA Wind Cool. So okay, just a quick one. Just turn it off and go and see what else he has to offer over here. Okay. So there are 3 different parameters that we're looking at now. So this 可见光透过率 is how much light can pass through. This is UV resistance. This is infrared resistance. So okay, we take the first piece of glass, this Fizz Cool glass. Okay, so this Fizz Cool glass that you can see over here. Okay, the visible light is 73, the UV is 99, the infrared is 97.5. Yeah, so you can block that much of the UV and the IR lah. Okay, so you remember that number. We'll take another one. The Korea one, which we saw just now. Okay, so the Korea one that you can see over here. Yeah, wait, let's try the, okay, see the number is not as good. The visible light, okay, don't care about visible light. What's more important is the UV and the IR lah. So the UV is 69.8, the IR is around 31%. So this one is really not as good. So that's why you feel more heat. So the heat is transmitted by I can't remember what's that term. Is it radiation? Yeah, no, not radiation. Yeah, I think it's radiation. Okay, so now the next one, the USA one. So the USA one is also equally as good lah, but the IR is 84%. So if you remember, the previous one was 99. So this one is also the second hottest lah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the introduction of solar films on glass. So the thing is that if you are choosing your solar film, do make sure that the numbers are actually verified lah. So I mean we have this thing over here, this gadget over here, to verify the numbers lah, so you know that you are not actually being cheated whatsoever. You can just take this thing to go and test the sheet if you want to. Okay, yeah, okay, so just some other things lah. They actually go about cutting the films from this big roll over here, and then this, yeah, they have all their measurements and whatsoever over here lah. So I guess that's pretty much it. Just allow them to do their work. Okay, see, they're just doing their work over here. We just allow them to do their work, and then we'll see when the work is complete lah. They actually commented on my PPF pasting skills. They say it's not bad, but I think they give me face lah, because nobody pays until like so cui one huh? So yeah, anyway, yeah, we will give a final review at the end and my personal thoughts on this whole thing on this whole experience. Okay, so now they are pasting the front, and I personally think that the front is the most troublesome one to paste. You have to put a film over, and then you have to cut all the VEP and all those things and then you have to paste it on the inside. You gotta wash, and then after that you gotta cut it again. So yeah, I'm trying not to get the laopans and all their faces into the screen lah. But yeah, I think it's pretty much quite troublesome to paste, and yeah, so they are just pasting it like that lah. So we'll see how it turns out. So far, laopan has finished pasting one window. Okay, so the one window over here, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, looking great. Looking good. Yep. Okay. Okay, and then you're supposed to sit on this couch and then watch them work at the car lah, yeah, and there's also a fridge over here with some simple drinks lah for you to drink as you wait for your car to be ready. So I'll just take some plain water and go and chill as I watch them taste the thing. And honestly, as of now, I find it quite amusing, and yeah, they are actually quite friendly, and we are talking quite a bit. Yeah, talking about all kinds of random stuff. So yeah, okay, let you know once they finish pasting the whole car. Okay guys, so you take a look at this triangular piece. It's been cut pretty well. The rounded edges and all is actually quite good. And it's actually for this window over here. Wow, my goodness, such skill. Okay, so now he's tracing it out. He cut one piece according to shape already, and then now he's gonna try to trace it out even further. Yeah, and then he's gonna paste it over there. My goodness, how they cut until so round. Okay, so we'll just see how it turns out on the car. Okay, so other than the car being a little bit dirty, but yeah, you can see it's all tinted behind already, and pretty much quite impressed with the work. There are some small little bubbles but the boss says let it go and what do you call it, shine a little bit go and bake under the sun, and then the bubbles will go away. So yeah, all in all, I think pretty good experience. Okay guys, so the solar film has been installed, and so yeah, you can see that there's a lot of sun and all shining on us, blah blah blah. Okay, but and then the thing is also that for the Teslas, right, I would recommend that you put solar films, because whatever that comes stock with it doesn't really work. in when the sun shines in, right, it's very hot and stuff like that. But for the roof, for the roof panel, you don't actually need to put anything because this one has a silver surface. So yeah, you don't really need to put anything on it lah. Just put for the front and the rears and the boot, and that'll be fine. And then, so to give a review of this ahweisolar film, right, I had to go back another time to go and redo the windscreen because there was a dot somewhere there. And yeah, I mean they did it for me lah, but after doing, there are still some dots, little dots elsewhere on the screen and all lah. It's manageable. It's I can live with it. But I feel that it's just something that I don't see with other detailers lah. Okay, you can not expect 100%, but I think 99% is fine. Yeah, and so currently this is around 98% thereabout lah. I think it's okay. And for the price in Singapore, you can't find any of such price anywhere else already. $368 for a full car solar film installation. Yeah, you can't find it anywhere. The only downside about this whole thing is in the west, so it's a little bit far. I live in the east, so yeah. Overall, I think still a good experience.
You wait so long also, right?
Yeah lah, I waited quite long lah. They are a little bit slow. Yeah. So anyway, it's still a good experience for all that it's worth, for the price, for the performance. The film is really good because on a sunny day, right, I don't feel anything lah, except for the sides. When somehow the sides feel hotter than the front. And the aircon definitely feels colder as well after installing the solar films, because the aircon doesn't have to work harder to blow, to cool down the interior of the car. So all in, they're about 7 upon 10. You can go install. It's definitely the cheapest in Singapore. Full car installation at Tesla costs around 1,000 plus. So yeah, it's almost 1/3 of the price lah. So yeah, it's just that the waiting time is a little bit long. So yeah, that's all. That's my review for ahweisolar film. So I'll see you in the next video then. Bye.